My name's Jacob Bray. I'm an emerging curator and I work with Folkestone Fringe as part of their partnership with the Magic Carpets project, which unites 14 countries across Europe. In May, I was in Kaunas for the kick-off meeting for Magic Carpets, and one of the people I met was Aaron Kopp, and he had read the Salt Plus Earth brief, which I'd sent out to all the partners, and he works with environment and landscape. It really resonated with him, and then he ended up coming here and being part of Salt Plus Earth.
I was immediately interested because it's really up my alley, this whole idea of shaping the relationship between people and their natural environment. And in June I was already here the first day, and then in July weekend, now the whole of September.
And when he first came over here, I took him out on lots of walks through the downs, and we both did a bit more research.
Talking with people in Folkestone as much as possible to understand a little bit how people relate to the landscape, the Kent's Downs. So I had also trying to get people to tell me which path they take actually there. That was very interesting.
People feel like walking from Folkestone up into the downs is a bit of a trek, when actually you can be up there in the thick of the downs within 20-25 minutes. So in his project he works specifically along a path which runs up towards Capel from Folkestone.
At the beginning there are 3 different ways coming together, and at the end it splits into 2. So it's really a bottleneck, and so I thought that's a very good place to invest my energy. And what I want to do is just make this path more exciting, giving it an identity so people can relate to it.
And he designed some objects to be placed along the way, which overall is about making that path more accessible.
So there are beginning and entrance poles with a trash can. Now there are some places where you can take a rest, and some little animal gates, just also to make sure there's other life and other motion also going on, not only what we see in this moment. My hope that through my work more people can interact with nature in different ways, and also in easier ways.
I've lived in Folkestone all my life, and I guess I kind of had that view as well about taking the walk up into the downs. It does feel like a bit of a trek and a bit of a slog, but working on this with Aaron's really changed my view on that. And it feels like a whole different world up there. Magic Carpets really has the ability to empower artists and curators and organisations to move their work on. Collaboration and cooperation is really important, and I think Magic Carpets does that really well.
It's a really cool opportunity to be that free. I think especially for somebody who's kind of starting off, to say whom I wanted to meet and what to look at. Now at the end that I look at it, it basically has all the elements I really like to work with.
Magic Carpets has got such a big focus on community. I am so passionate about the community here in Folkestone. So for me, working on a project like that is just fantastic.
So many people appreciate it so much that somebody comes in who is not a bit disillusioned for staying too long at one place, right? So I'm coming with these children eyes. I'm like, oh, this is cool, oh, this is nice. And if we don't have sometimes a different perspective, we don't appreciate or see the things anymore.
You know, seeing it through somebody else's lens is really important and can lead to communities having a whole newfound respect for their place.